Good morning. It is very early on Monday the 23rd of October today. I am up even earlier than I would be for work on a Monday, and that's not good. But it is for a good reason. I am going on a Royal Mint VIP tour today. Something I've not actually done since been going to the Royal Mint since back in 2018. You can tell I'm not awake yet. It's way too early. So anyway, I need a coffee to get in the car, and I'll explain more when I'm at the Royal Mint and I'm more awake. Here we are in the secret room, holding room, ready to go on. There's only 4 of us on the tour, which is quite cool. And Paul, who's helped me get my ticket, will point out all the new definitives. Very cool. So it is lunchtime now. I just had my lunch and getting some fresh air, of course. I haven't been able to record much because our phones were locked in a room, so I obviously can't record that. But I saw some amazing stuff and some stuff I wish I could talk about, but I'm not allowed to. But it was very, very exciting. An amazing day so far, and I've got my strike runs. I'll show you the end of the video. But yeah, it's been amazing so far. We've got the standard tour in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to finish up with lunch and go on that. Well, tour is done. We have to get rid of our high-vis and lanyards in a moment, but we did strike drones. They've taken them off for them, so I can't even show you them at the moment. But we're stood by the Christopher Ironside display cabinet, which I think is very, very cool. Have a look what's coming back soon. Grab the gold bar. I haven't seen this in here for absolutely ages. Well, I look forward to being able to try and pinch a gold bar out of the holder when it is there. But no, coming soon. And of course, can't come to the Royal Mint without looking at my favourite coin. The Edward VIII Charles Sovereign. Oh, I still want one of those.
Yeah, really want one? I'll make you one for your
I've been browsing the gift shop. We've got 4 pennies in this pack as far as I can read. Oh, there is another one. 5th penny, pre-decimal one. Wow. Wow. A new definitive set in VU. It looks really cool. Versus, and of course we've got them in proof. Obviously they're going to look better in proof than in VU because of the frosting, but I think they're going to look really good in circulation. Well, all done for today, but I'm going to be back very, very soon. So I did say it wouldn't be all that long. It is now Wednesday, the 25th, and I'm going back to the Royal Mint. Now I'm sure some people are probably thinking, why are you going so often at the moment? Well, my VIP tour was supposed to be a few weeks ago, and I have plans to be in Cardiff this evening, and I don't really want to go all the way to Cardiff without going to the Royal Mint, because it's 20 minutes down the road from there. So I'm going to go to the Royal Mint and then off to Cardiff to a gig later. But here we go, getting some more 50p new definitive strike your owns. Next time I'm down, it's going to be a Christmas tour, which is quite exciting. Hopefully they'll change the strike your own by then. Quite cool seeing all of the Snowman 50p's before I've even received them. Very excited to get my silver proof. I think it's one of the nicer designs recently. Didn't notice this last time. They've covered up Paddington or whatever was on their coronation 50p with the Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe design. Got some Halloween decorations. Apologies for the background noise, something going on in the background. There we go, strike your own got. We're going to have a wander through. A bit more time than on Monday to go through the exhibit. I know you've only just seen it, but it's been a few days for me. My favourite coin! One of these days they'll leave this open and I'll take it. Well, tour is all done. We did get some exciting news whilst we were there. They were striking the 20p's and 50p's are the new definitives to go into circulation, which is really exciting, and we might start finding them in a few weeks, maybe, if I'm being really positive, but probably a few months' time. Well, I'm back home now after all my travels and going to the Royal Mint twice in a week. As I said in the video, I didn't plan to go twice in a week. It was purely because the VIP tour was delayed and postponed, and I had plans in Cardiff on the Wednesday. Hence I went down the twice. I got some funny looks from some of the staff that obviously saw me over the couple of days, but no, fantastic time. So these are the 3 standard strike your owns that I got on the VIP tour. I could have done more, but I thought 3 would be quite enough. It is the new definitive 50p with the Atlantic salmon, and they do have as well the privy mark on them too, so I would imagine the ones that are going to go into circulation won't have that privy mark, but it is quite exciting that as part of the The second tour I went on the Wednesday, they were minting the 50p's and 20p's to go out into circulation, but rumour has it that some of the denominations might be quite high and some of them are going to be very, very low and worth looking out for. So I'm very excited for the potential for these to go into circulation, hopefully very soon. But no, it's very exciting. Now, the exciting thing then, part of the VIP tour, you can strike a silver coin and you can strike a gold coin, and I went with the gold coin. This is a 1/4 ounce brilliant uncirculated Britannia. Strike your own. It is a little bit pricey, it has to be said, and I could have got a 1/4 ounce Britannia for much cheaper, but the idea to strike your own gold coin is very, very cool. It's not something I plan to do on the regular, my pockets aren't that deep, but the first ever VIP tour I've been on, I thought, oh, why not, go for it, Christopher. So this is a very early Christmas present to myself. Get it out. Yeah, a gold coin that I've struck myself. I thought that was quite cool. As I said, it is not a good investment vehicle, buying strike your own gold coins, but I think it's pretty cool. That's a tiny little bit more gold for my collection. I don't have that many gold coins, and the fact that this is one that I have minted myself, I think is very exciting. You can tell it's strike your own because it says there, Britannia, strike your own, blah, 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 all the doodads and whatnots. I was told as well that potentially this is the only way to get the brilliant uncirculated 1/4 ounce Britannia. Whether that adds any value, I don't know. It's the sentimental value for me. The fact that I was able to go ahead and strike this coin myself was more exciting. But I don't plan to go every year on a VIP tour or seek them out, but if the option arises at some point in the year, then I would of course be very, very tempted. But no, I was very, very happy with that. The most expensive strike your own I've ever bought. And then obviously the Wednesday, going back again, I got another 3 the definitive 50p's. Whilst there, why not? It turns out that these are going to have a fairly low number of, it's a very, very short window of release, because when I had come back and before having released the video, they've announced that the strike your own is changing again. We're going to be getting the Snowman 50p as the Christmas strike your own. I am planning to go down on oh crumbs, what are the dates? The 25th and 26th of November, Saturday, Sunday, at the end of the month. They're special Christmas tours. They're not ideal. I wouldn't recommend it as your first Royal Mint tour because they're much more aimed at kids. Getting to see Santa making coins for presents, whatever it is. It's a great experience if you've got kids, of course, and if you're in the area, they're going to love it, especially if your kids aren't interested in coins, but you've got to take kids for whatever reason. Christmas tour might actually be a good recommendation. But no, as I said, this is trip 20, whatever it is, 26 and 27, something like that, rolled into one video. Every time I've gone down, I've learned something new, oh my goodness, on that VIP tour I learned a whole bunch of stuff. One of the things I thought was really fascinating, the highlight of the tour for me, was going to the polishing room. That's where they get those metal dies and they polish off the bits that need to be that mirror finish on a proof coin, and the fact that they get the die and then they have to put sellotape over the face of what would be the design, and then cut out the designs that are going to remain frosted, and then they have to polish around that sellotape. And she was saying that one die can take hours upon hours to polish. The big ones can take days, if not weeks, to do. And once they're finished, they don't even speak over the die, because the little spit flakes, I know it sounds a bit gross, whatever, can land on the die and mark it, and then create more work having to fix it. But the fact that if you take, for instance, this coin here, obviously this is not a proof version, but on the proof versions they'd have to cut out around all these little letter C's by hand with a little like hobby knife. They said they were looking at getting some sort of tool that could do it for them automatically, but yeah, the one that they had on display that I was looking at was the Queen's Beast Completer, which has a very intricate cross-hatching pattern on the inside, and having to manually cut those bits out. The die was quite a big die as well, but on a smaller die, for say, I don't know, a silver proof smaller version of the coin, that would have been such intricate work. I would totally have lost my patience not be able to do that. So that was a real highlight of the VIP tour. It was quite neat seeing some of the other bits and pieces that are due to come out that I'm not allowed to talk about, but they were very exciting to see, and I can't wait for some of those to be released in the future whenever they happen to come out. But no, I didn't buy anything whilst I was down there. There's no Raw Mint exclusives I haven't bought already this year. The annual sets they had on display but not for sale. Mine have actually arrived now, so they are in the pile of boxes to open in the next big unboxing. But yeah, overall, again, fantastic trip. Even twice in a week, it was totally worth it. I enjoyed every single moment of it. I think that's all I've got to say for this now. Yeah, really exciting news that some of the definitives are being minted to go into circulation. It'd be interesting to see whether they manage to mint each of the different denominations before the end of the year, or whether it's just going to be a select few. So yeah, it's going to be fascinating to start finding them hopefully soon. Well, link as ever down in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, who I work for as my day job making videos for them, so please do check that out too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!